Hello, everybody. I have to make sure all my things are set up. Okay. 1, 2. Welcome back to Design School Summer Session, where we talk all things design school and what we didn't learn in design school. I'm so happy to be here with you again on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon. Well, it's afternoon for me, it might be morning. Today we're talking creative block. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to give it a little bit for all my friends to come say hi. Thank you so much for being with me today. I'm really excited about this episode because creative block is something that everybody struggles with as a designer. Kyra says, hope you're feeling better this week. I'm trying. I'm trying. But yeah, we're talking creative block. So today's a little bit different than the last couple weeks where we did redesigning some of my old projects. I'm going to be talking like how I get out of my creative block and things like that. There's this one site that I use called, I think it's called Good Brief. I have to pull it up. Yeah, it's called Good Brief. And basically they give you like a prompt for like a practice brief for branding and logos and things like that. And it just kind of gets you out of the creative block and helps you practice. So I'm going to share my screen here. And we're going to get out of the creative block together today. So as you can see here, we have our brand, Lazy Bones. And it is a pajama brand. The vibe is playful, cozy, a little bit cheeky. I added script and bold just because I had something in my brain for the typography. So that's just there. But I actually drew this cute little skeleton guy wearing pajamas. So I'm actually going to start off by using the pen tool and tracing them out, I guess, and that's where we're going to start today. Without further ado, I'm going to turn my opacity down. I'm going to lock him in place so he doesn't get all scrambled. And we're off. This is something I really struggled with after school. I went to college for 6 years. I did 3 years in advertising and then 3 years in graphic design. And I really struggled afterwards with, you don't have projects every week and, someone telling you what to do, especially as a freelancer. And when work is slow, I'm like, I don't really want to create, but then you kind of just get, jumbled and in a funk. So doing something like this always really helped me. Of course, I didn't save it yet. It's brutal. Doing things like this just really helped me, like, get out of my comfort zone and work on my creative brain when I was just in a slump. So yeah, you guys should definitely check out it's called Good Brief. And it's super fun. Because it's also hard, obviously, when you're in a, creative block to come up with your own fake brands to practice with, so it's just a good starting point. Kara said, do you prefer the pen tool over pencil or brush? I'm a pen tool girl at heart. I always have been, and I mentioned this in my first stream that I use my trackpad and I don't use a mouse, which I know is controversial, but that's literally the way I've been doing it for as long as I've been designing. So I just developed a horrible habit, and now I love the pen tool, but I use my touchpad. I do use I like using brushes and stuff for certain things. I used to do a lot of vector portraits, so I liked I made my own tapered art brush and stuff when I was doing hair strokes and stuff like that. And then I do use the pencil tool in a couple of my tutorials and stuff on Instagram, but I think it's just more for niche things, but the majority of the time I do use the pen tool for a lot of my things. Hi, Felix. Thanks for joining us today. Happy that you're here. And if you guys have any suggestions as we're going on, please feel free to let me know in the chat. And you guys have honestly just been so helpful the last 3 weeks, making decisions and stuff about the designs. And I love when you guys chime in, and, you know, multiple brains is always better than one. I feel like I'm going to want him to have a really heavy stroke lines, but just stand by. We're just doing a quick tracing. I'm curious to know what you guys do when you're struggling with creative block. I feel like for the longest time, I used to paint and do a lot of like traditional art forms and stuff. But I kind of fell out of that. I've gotten a little bit back into it now, painting and stuff, but it's hard, especially when it's your job, to be creative. You can kind of just get like stuck in it. The burnout happens so fast. I feel like this guy's gonna be too big for a logo, but we can just use his head or something. Here we go. I remember, like, this is my first year not being in school. Or like my it's been like a year and a half, I think. And I'm still trying to get into the swing of things with not, you know, having somebody tell me what to do and giving me projects every week. There was a class that I had in my last year of graphic design, and we would go in every single day, and you would get a project at the beginning of the day, and then you had to finish it by like, we would go in at 9 and you had until like 3 to finish it. Sorry, this is gonna be really wonky, but I just need him to have the lines for now. Hold on, friends. Sorry, this is literally such a difficult thing I'm concentrating so hard and then also trying to talk. Oh no. Literally having 2 screens and then forgetting, where everything is. Did my thing freeze? Oh, my Lanta. Stand by, everybody. Stand by, stand by. Uh-oh. Guys, I have to pull up chat on my phone because my computer seemed to have frozen. Gotta pull up Behance. Shout out Behance. But I need to pay attention to my time, or else I'll run out and my skeleton won't be finished. Of course this happens. Of course. Guys, we're only on week 3. We can't be running into issues. There are my friends. I can see you in the chat now. Good morning, Bree. Oh my god, thank you, Kara. That's very validating. She said she's a trackpad girly on my laptop and she likes it better than the mouse on desktop. Yeah, I don't know why. I definitely used to get yelled at in school for not using a mouse, and I understand it's definitely going to affect me later in life. But let's worry about that when the time comes. Right? Right? Oh, I think he's gonna be cute. He has his little fuzzy bunny slippers. And we're loving it. Guys, my computer literally just froze. I have my laptop and then I have my monitor, and my laptop is completely frozen, like where I have all my chats up and stuff. So I had to improvise, and now we're just using my phone. Oh, you know what? All I can see right now is the Behance because I lost the YouTube. My phone can only display one. You know what? But we have an iPad. Guys, we're doing 1, 2, 3. We have 4 screens now. If you could believe it. But we're about to get the other chat. I just enjoy talking to you guys so much. I can't bear to not have anybody. And then Cody said, oh yeah, do not spam the chat. Oh, we're all set. Okay. Feeling better. We have our chat back. Bree said, I do too. Do you like the pen tool or you use your trackpad? I had the, I just feel like I'm so much quicker when it's like smaller, and I can be more like precise when I'm using my trackpad for some reason. I've always just felt like that. I actually bought an Apple mouse like way back when, and I just honest to God never used it. Okay, I think I'm just gonna finish this bunny slipper and then duplicate it, because why not? It'll make everything go by so much faster. And I want his nose to be like a little heart. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go in with my curvature tool, pull down. If you guys see me looking like this, it's because I have my iPad chat over here. I have my Behance chat over here. We're trying today. The universe is testing me. We're literally in this live today talking about creative block, and then all these things are going wrong. Guys, we're just trying to shake the creative block. Right? Why do they gotta do this to us? I'm just gonna take the selection and I'm gonna move him over here. Tilt it a little bit. Now we have 2 cutesy little bunny stickers. Oh my god, guys, I didn't even think about color palettes yet. I gotta get this skeleton up and running. I think she's almost done, and then I'm gonna try to use the shape builder tool, because I definitely was not paying attention about like the different shapes when I was building this, because I was worried about my frozen laptop. I've been thinking about buying a new one, and it's very unexpected, and I'm not ready. I've had this laptop since 2020, which is crazy. I don't think I've had a MacBook for that long. I feel like they always crash on me. See, exactly. It's literally crashing right now. Bree said, love the slippers. Me too, girl. Okay, these hands are a little funky. Can I be honest with you? We're not doing the hands right now. And then I'll figure out the line bump situation later. Hey! This is our skeleton. What a guy. And then I feel like I messed up on the... Hold on, I'm gonna duplicate you and you can... Oh. You can go over here. Ooh. Okay, hold on, stand by. Oh. I'm gonna unlock it and then duplicate it, and then I feel like I kind of, like, just in case, because I kind of want to redo some of his, like, is this, yeah, this is not together at all. And then lock you again, Command 2. I've been bad at not saying shortcuts and everything like that. So I have him selected, and then I'm gonna go to the shape builder tool and see what's going on. Yeah, like nothing over here is connected. I can't. This is good. Good and fine. So that can be a shape. That can be its own shape. This. Okay, let's try. Oh yeah, guys. You know who's really good at the shape builder tool is Adam the Illustrator. Shout out Adam, but I still can't deal with it. Where's my phone? Oh yeah, we're using it as a chat. I had a little bit of a color palette idea situation. Let me see. I'm just gonna block it out really quick. One, I think I wanted like a teal-ish. That's blue. Something lighter and greener, brighter. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna stick with that. And then obviously the bunny slippers have to be pink, right? And then purple for his fit, like that. And then I feel like we're going with like the dusty colors. What if we just moved this over? Yes, no, maybe so. It's giving primary colors, but not really. I hope everything is working fine. I literally can't even tell because everything's frozen. Then we're gonna start adding colors. Oh, that makes it so much easier. And then I'm literally putting it behind so that we can... Oh, sorry guys. I didn't tell you. I'm getting rid of his legs. Bunny slippers. Pink. And then... Oh. I used to hate like designing characters and stuff. I've always found it so difficult, but they're really just made up of shapes, and it's fine. I feel like this is something I never could have done in school, because I feel like I said this in the last chat. I don't know how to explain it, but the assignments they would give you, it's very like predictable. Oh, bring the front. But this is fun. And the bunny slippers looking so cute. I feel like we can touch up his... You go away to the back. Color do you want your head to be, sir? Bone colored. Like a yellow tint. Is that valid, everybody? Yes, no, maybe so. See, I literally messed up with the shape builder tool so bad that I have to go in here and redo everything with the pen. It's fine, everything's fine. My chat's broken, everything's fine. Oh. And then ignore what I'm about to do, because it's gonna look really messy, but just bear with me. I know we're having issues with the chat today, but I would love to know what you guys do to help your creative block. And I would love to share it on Instagram. I think I'm gonna ask on Instagram too, because it's such it can be such a niche thing for people. Everybody does something different. Some people, you know, step away. Some people do what we're doing. But I feel like painting's been helping me a lot lately. I've been trying to paint a bunch. I wish I was the skeleton guy. He's just straight chilling. But I'm gonna send this to back so I can see his mouth a little bit better. And I'm actually gonna lock this in place. And go like this. I'm trying to add some sort of a shadow. He's such a 2D object. We fit like that. Beautiful. You guys will get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. I kind of wanted this brand to like have a mascot just because I'm not super used to character design. I mean, not like, you know, he has much personality because he doesn't have any features. Hello, thank you so much for joining us. Retro. Eyedropper tool going in with the eye. And I feel like this black is super harsh, so we'll switch it up, but not yet. Thanks, Adobe Illustrator, for letting me know. I want his mask to... Do we want his mask to match his pants or his slippers? Is the real question. I feel like that's a issue for later. Okay, you need some buttons. What about pink buttons? Kara said she goes thrifting to get out of the creative block. That's a really you should do a video on that because that is fun. You should go one day and vlog a video about your thrifting experiences. I love thrifting. I was going at least once a week when I lived closer to the thrift store, but I feel like it's too far now. Too far. Or she loves sewing because it uses a similar but different part of their brain. I wish I could sew. I maybe one day I'll dabble. I know a lot of my friends like to crochet, which is fun. But I would actually love to learn to sew because the amount of times that I feel like I struggle with like literally having to sew my clothes, I just give it to my grandma and she deals. Everything is working so slow today, people. Apologies. It's a slow day. The weather's not nice out. But I appreciate you being here and getting through this with me. Okay, now we're actually making this a normal shape because I messed it up so bad last time. One leg at a time. And then I'm excited to move on to the font typography portion of this and see what's going on. Obviously his pants have to match his shirt. He's wearing a matching set. He's a fashionista. I need to cut this little part out. I'm gonna go to window. Where's my Pathfinder? It's always hiding. Monica said, this is so cute. Thank you so much. Where did my Pathfinder go? Oh, you know what? It's probably on my other screen. That is horrible. Where's my Pathfinder? Oh, guys, this is not good. Oh, I just realized I don't know how I'm supposed to end the stream if everything is frozen. Monica said, is this based on an old project too? No, Monica, actually today we are talking creative blocks. So we are, we're doing a practice brief. So I got this idea from a website called Good Brief. It's called Good Brief, and they basically just give like fake logo names and give you a quick brief that we can design for. Because we are talking about how difficult it is after school to get used to like not having something to do every day, and just ways that we can work our creative brain, and you know, especially when we get in a slump, it can get so hard. His finger is looking crazy there, but we're gonna make another one. I have to work with what I have, guys. I don't have any I can't even get my Pathfinder tool because it is on my other screen, which we do not have access to right now, and this has never happened to me. What else does he need? Another pant leg. I keep trying to see if it'll work, and it's just not. Oh, Mr. Skeleton. Maybe it's the skeleton haunting us. He doesn't want me to make him into a design. Oh my Lanta, everything is so finicky today. And then your leg is going to be the same color as your head. Do you see I'm just literally piecing in random shapes now because everything is just not working for me today. It's just one of those days. Which I'm trying to, you know, talk about creative block because it's something we've been struggling with. We started with a sketch like this, and we're now using the pen tool to kind of block out different parts of the character, and we're gonna turn it into a logo eventually. But I feel like I'm probably just gonna use his head because this is far too large to be incorporated into an actual logo. Come on, computer, you can do it. It doesn't want to work for me today. Quite rude, quite rude. There we go. Okay, friends. Let me slide him on out for a second. Are we forgetting any lines? Yeah, his mouth. And is everything colored? Okay. Actually, can I... Oh my gosh, I'm really hoping that when I go into my window and I click the brush tool, it doesn't pop up on my other screen. Oh my Lanta, thank goodness. Okay, I'm going to show you the brush that I made a while back for hair strokes and stuff, but I'm going to use it for the common sense. I'm using Illustrator. I'm using Adobe Illustrator right now. I'm going to go into the tapered art brush number 2. And, oh, actually I lied. I think it was tapered art brush number 1 was my hair strokes. Yeah, like this. Oh yeah, we're cooking. Okay. Test 1. Okay. And then I think I'm just gonna go in with the brush tool like that and make some really rough lines. And where else did he have it? I feel like I had my, I wanted to use the other one for his, mouth. Yes, no, maybe so. This one, because it's like tapered on both ends. I'm gonna delete the ones underneath after. Like this, but thinner. Just to give him some like line variation widths. Ooh, but I feel like that's too thick. Let's do 0.75 on the mouthpieces. Yes, no, maybe so. Come on. Come on, computer. He said, are we making a logo or simple illustrations? A little bit of both today. We're trying to get out of the creative block. But the universe is testing us today because the computer's not, wanting to participate at all. But that's okay. We're working with what we got. Okay, I'm gonna move the other little fella. I'm gonna make you go over here. Bye. I'm always so nervous deleting things because I don't know. You just never know. You just never know. I think I have to put my tip number 2 in getting rid of creative block. Put your hair up. I'm gonna delete that. Okay, hey little chillin' guy. This was supposed to be his. Does he even need it? No, he's fine. He's fine, he'll live. Oh, get it? Because he's a skeleton. Just gonna switch up these strokes really quickly to make it look like it's like a seam. I don't know. And then I think I'm gonna do it over here too. And then just delete the boring one. Go behind the head. Oh my gosh. Nothing wants to be my friend today. Like, what? Come to front. Okay. He's just lounging. He's just lounging today. I feel like I gotta switch the face mask to be pink. It's cute. And his slippers have to come up to the front. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, I'm actually going to... The stroke needs to be much bigger. Oh yeah, I forgot we have to do this stupid shade because I didn't have... I can't get my Pathfinder tool. Let me do... I feel like it needs to be... Oh my gosh, these scary hands. I have to add the lines in the hands too. I'm gonna use... We were talking earlier if I use the pen tool or if I prefer the pen tool, brush, or pen tool. But I really use them all. But I do use the pen tool way more. Is it giving skeleton hands? I'm hoping. My laptop is literally frozen at 1:05 p.m. So that just shows, and it's what, 1:34, and that just shows you how long it's been frozen for. But it's fine. I'm just worried about how I'm gonna even end the stream. I think I'm just gonna have to wait till we get kicked off, friends. Okay, I'm hoping these are looking a little bit more like skeleton hands, right? And then I gotta move them all to the back so they're behind the sleeve. He's just a chill guy. I'm gonna do this hand too. And then I have a decent idea of what I want for the typography part of the logo. So I'm not too concerned on time right now. We have about 15-ish minutes, 20 minutes left. But don't even worry. Okay, I feel like I have one too many lines. I feel like that's... He's chilling like that. And then I'm just gonna go like this and up the stroke on everything except for my tapered lines, and then like these, his eyes in the shadow. But I do want it to be a bit thicker. I just really did a 5 because I'm so concerned about my laptop. I feel like when stream ends, I'm literally just gonna unplug everything and that'll be how I end the stream, because I have no idea how else I'm supposed to do that. I don't know what this little piece is here. Oh, found it. You literally have to be so careful, or I have to be so careful when I'm using the shape builder tool, because it's just a mess. It just ends up being a mess. And I get all these weird anchor points and stuff. Okay. He's cute. He's really cute. Okay. I'm gonna save that. I feel like there was something... Oh my gosh, guys. Remember I was like, oh, what color should his headband be? It literally is supposed to be the teal color that I was talking about before. Bree said, watch when the stream ends, it starts to work. That's how mine acts. I'm really hoping not. Oh my god. Like I said before, we're trying to get through creative block. Doesn't my computer know that we're already having a rough day, okay? We're having a rough day. That's where everybody's here to learn how to get rid of creative block. And it's acting up on us. So rude. So rude of you. Okay. I think we can really quickly move on to the font. I'm just gonna option drag, duplicate this fun little guy, and then I'm gonna expand him because I'm gonna make him bigger and smaller, and I don't want the stroke width to vary, but it did. I don't know there's another way to do it, but I'm just lazy, so this will do for now. So here's our little guy. I was thinking of like a, oh my gosh, before, because I like to play around with a bunch of like when I get the fake brand or whatever, I play around with a bunch of different logos, and I've done this one before, and it was, I used like a Naruto font or something. Yeah, literally. I used this. But it just doesn't match the vibe. Doesn't match the vibe anymore, right? So I'm gonna look for like a script font. Just for the lazy part, but it's hard because of the Z. Hold on. Thanks, Kara! She says this is so cute. Lazy bones. Okay, but I think it'd be cute if the lazy part was like a script, and then the bones was maybe like a sans serif or something. So let's see what's in our script library. Like I need something like this so that you can still read the Z, because it's so hard. Do you say Z or Z? Lazy bones. Okay, this is cute-ish. I'm gonna option drag that for an option. I love this font. I use this font so often. Oh no, this is cute too. I think it just depends what vibe we're going for. Yeah, it's so hard with script fonts sometimes, like being legible for a logo. It's a real struggle. I feel like we're pretty safe if we use this font And then, but gosh, what am I gonna do for the... Okay, I'm gonna keep these two for now and see what's cooking. And then I think I just want like a sans serif for the bones part, and then I'll play around with the... Remember I said I wasn't worried about the time because I know how much time we have, and or I had an idea about the font. I lied because now I'm stressing. I'm gonna move this. Okay. Sorry, guys. Everything is so laggy today. It's just not happening. Okay, I lied. I actually do like this font a lot. Kind of looks like Sassy, though. Does it look like an S? It's okay. We're working with what we have. We're working with it. And then I need a sans serif. Cute, but I kind of wanted it. I mean, obviously you can't see it now because of the colors, but just stand by, stand by. This just, it might be ugly and it might work. I kind of want to use the intertwine tool. This also doesn't even have to be a logo. It can just be a fun poster. Lazy bones. The contrast is not working on that. It's not really working on that either. Where do we go below? And then, hold on. Like, I like how that's overlapping. But what if I did the... Hold on, how did I just have it? Like that, but then the Z going through the... How can I do that? Okay, okay. I have an idea. I'm gonna go like that. I'm gonna copy it, though, just in case we really mess it up. And I'm gonna go to Object, Intertwine, Make. This tool is actually such a blast. Oh, like, that is so cool. I literally just clicked on it and it went behind the... Does that look stupid? Okay, wait. I'm gonna keep that one out. Right? Or do I do this one? Who cares? Like that. Like that. How fun is that? See, we're just having fun. We're just having fun today. And then... yeah, I think I'm ditching this, if I'm being honest with you. And then his legs can kind of go, like, under here. Like that, but not like that, because I don't like how it's overlapping. Okay, I'm deleting that because I like the one font that we had. I wish I could do just his head, but I made the L way too big. My bad. I keep up just literally checking chat, and then I can't even get on YouTube right now. Of course, we're running with it. Kara said, Intertwine is awesome. I don't use it enough. Either do I. Either do I. And it's actually so fun, and it's a very underrated tool. Like, that's so fun. It literally just did that. Do you know how long that would have taken me before that tool came out? I gotta make more videos on it. Okay, I'm gonna make him smaller. Because I like him like that. What if he's like laying... No. That looks so stupid. Lazy bones. I'm duplicating him again. Sorry guys. And then I'm ungrouping him. And I'm gonna actually delete his whole body. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna play around now with everything. Wait, are you... Oh, thank goodness. No. We'll take his head. I understand there's a million better ways to do things, but that's the point in this. We're just being messy and getting over our creative block. But I'm definitely gonna need a therapeutic paint session after this because it's been so stressful. Nothing's working. Of course. This is fun. I just need to... And like, why is he disappearing? Where are you? Okay. Guys, there's a lot going on today, alright? Far too much for me to handle. See? She's fun. She's fun. I just needed to work a little bit better with the... Like, what is this? See what's happening with the... Okay. Of course. I'm just gonna scooch this over and see what's going on. If we... Ugh. I wish, like, none of the black was popping out. Like, that's fun, right? He's just a little... Okay, you know what? This is our mascot. Or this is our mascot, and then his little head can be versatile in anything else. Oh, what if he can, like, sit on the bones part? But be way smaller. He's just chilling. This is a fun option. I'm not even making a logo at this point. I'm literally making, like the advertising, assets and everything. Oh, this is cute. Right? He's cute. Oh. Something about the way that this is like... Oh, this is bugging me. Hold on. Something about the way that this is going over the bee is scratching my brain in a good way. Alright, my friends. That's all she wrote. I feel like this is fun. I need to... I mean, I'm not loving the black right now, but what are you gonna do? With the resources that we had today, it was a rough one. But we did it. And where's... I lost my sketch that I originally had too. And there's white lines popping up everywhere. But I think we kind of nailed the pajama brand. Playful, cozy, cheeky. I incorporated my script like I wanted. I mean, talk about making a logo in an hour, right? You can tell. I feel like I have a couple minutes just to play around with the... Because that's going to drive me nuts, I think. The colors are just not itching my brain in a good way. What if I made it... Okay, stand by. Obviously you can't. Like, why? And then copy back, and then I'll use the black like that. I don't know yet. Hold on. I don't know. I feel like I liked it before. Pretty dang good for an hour of work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Would be a super fun tag / label. Right? I mean, guys, for creative block, I feel like we didn't do too bad. But yeah, this is killing me. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay, guys, I'm just going to probably end stream a little sooner than I would like to. Because nothing's working. And I have to figure out how I'm even gonna do that. I really appreciate you guys joining me again on this episode. It was super fun talking all things creative block. I know it's something that, you know, is talked about but not talked about enough. And it can be quite lonely. But the Adobe community is always a really good resource for, you know, leaning on each other and talking to your fellow creatives. Can also be a super helpful thing when you're struggling with creative block. And I find my friends and people that I've made for, you know, through Adobe it's very motivational. So things like this are amazing. Be sure to stay tuned for the next episode. It's going to be a fun one here. And the Adobe Live channel is a great way to get past creative block in general. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to try to just unplug everything from my computer and hope for the best. Okay.